Welcome back, everybody. So today I'm going to be making boxed cake mix, taste homemade. Now the secret to this is probably not a secret to you. You want to actually swap out the water for whole milk, the oil for butter, and 1 or 2 extra eggs for richness. This is what's going to transform your store-bought cake mix and make it taste from scratch. Now, I'm going to use a store-bought frosting for this, but if you want to use your favorite buttercream recipe, that works. I'm just going to show you this cake hack and another hack that I found on TikTok when baking a cake. I thought it was pretty cool. Let me show you. Okay, so here I have white moist cake mix, and all you need to add is egg whites, oil, and water. But here are the ratios on the back. So for this cake mix, it calls for 1 cup of water, so I'm going to use 1 whole cup of whole milk, 3 large egg whites. I'm going to be using 5 large egg whites, and for the oil, it calls for 1/4 cup of oil, so I'm going to use 1/2 cup of melted butter. Okay, so my white cake mix, my 5 egg whites, my 8 fluid ounces of whole milk, 4 fluid ounces of melted butter. Now I'm going to combine this well. Okay, so this is mixed. Set that. So now I'm going to be baking this in a 9 by 13 baking dish, and what I've done, I guess technically this is another little baking hack. I've taken the wrappers of my butter, and you'll want to just grease your baking dish with the butter wrapper, and then ink side down, place it on the bottom. And this works as parchment paper. Just like that. So when you go to flip it out, it's a lot easier, and you know, there you go. You can reuse the parchment paper from the butter. So there's that. Now I'm going to add my cake batter. Okay, so I'm going to be baking this in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 23 to 28 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean. Okay, so before I forget, that parchment paper hack, or the butter wrapper hack, I saw that on a TikTok video. I was scrolling through my For You page and I came across a TikToker by the name of Christian Paul. He was baking a cake, and he was pouring batter on top of the butter wrapper in his cake pan. And I thought, oh my God, that's genius. And I happened to have 2 wrappers to use today, so that worked out. So for those of you on TikTok, you might learn a thing or two. So once the cake is done, I'm going to let it cool. And you know me, semi-homemade here. Well, this is nothing really homemade right now, but I'm going to be using fluffy frosting for this. But you can make homemade frosting to really give it a homemade from scratch touch. A simple buttercream would be maybe 2 sticks of softened butter, powdered sugar, a little vanilla extract, give it a mix, and you have a very basic buttercream. But today, I'm just going to be easy peasy today. I'm using a store-bought fluffy funfetti marshmallow frosting. The kids like it. So anyways, back to the cake. Okay, so my cake is done, and you'll notice that it cracked. Typically when your baked goods or cakes crack, that means it wasn't placed on the correct rack, or the heat setting was a little too high in the beginning, and so when it starts to fluff and puff up throughout the cooking process, it cracks the surface. So as you notice, I sort of have like this little darker area here, which means that was a hot spot, and it probably is an indication I need to get my oven calibrated properly. I have been having a little bit of an issue to keep consistent heat in my oven, so that might be the main culprit for that. But anyways, I'm going to let this cool a bit before I flip it out. Okay, so I'm using a large oversized baking sheet, and I am going to, this is actually still kind of warm, but I can handle it. I'm going to basically flip this over, and I always get nervous when I do this. And you want to make sure if you're doing this, the baking sheet goes completely over your baking pan. Okay, flip. And of course I would flip it crooked. Let's do it right there. Okay, came out. There we go. I did get a little bit that kind of stuck, but for the most part it came out fairly easy. And there we go. So I'm gonna let this completely cool. And I didn't even bother leveling it off. I should have a little bit because you can see it kind of crack right here, but again, this is just at home. So I'm gonna cover it in frosting and sprinkles, and that's that. Oops, I have my sprinkles. Very simple, and my family can't wait to dig into it. It's a treat. Let's check it out when we cut into it. Oh yeah, that's nice. So that is an easy way to make boxed cake mix taste homemade. Well, if you make your own frosting, of course. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.